Then comes request and invitation. So for example, I just have you hug your friend or something, and how you hug your friend, you just send a request and invitation to them. And this was one of the biggest role mechanisms when the platform launched. But Facebook now has the allocation buckets, and you have to make sure that you are not spamming your users too much, or you have to make sure that you are within the proper limits. At the same time, it is a very natural thing for some of the activities. For example, I added an app which is more of a find out your relatives on Facebook, and that app had a very natural flow where I added that and said, okay, who do you think are your relatives? And I said, okay, and for you to send them an invitation to add that app. Since it's a related app for relatives, I didn't mind it. Actually, I loved it because I want them on the app so I can do something with them on that app. Some of the other stuff is like match your friends compatibility with yours. Another one is a direct invitation and invitation itself. Invite members to your call. This is a very important thing that is working for fine for the causes application. So you have to see what is the context, and if you can fit in the context, request and invitation are a very good mechanisms to do that.
Quick note with this, I think going through the causes application itself is an awesome tutorial about Facebook virality. When you adopt one cause, they give you all the mechanisms by which you can spread the cause. It includes invitation, it includes newsfeed, it includes notification. So just running through the causes app will help you figure out a lot of how this works.
Very good point. Status messages, you can actually get a permission from Facebook. The application can get a permission from Facebook to put status messages into your feed, into your user feed. And this is also a one-time permission. Once you get a permission, you can always do that. But there are guidelines, Facebook guidelines on what you can do and what you cannot. A Twitter-like application, it makes a lot of sense. Because then you can update your Facebook, whatever you're doing on Twitter with your Facebook, in your Facebook feed. I just that's it. Another one is profile and tabs. You can ask the user to add your application to the profile, to his or her profile. And so this is some kind of a pop-up that comes that he has to say yes. And then it shows up on his or her profile page. Okay, which is not used that much in Facebook. So when you log into Facebook, the feed is the most important one. Profile is also browsed a lot, but not to that extent. Also, when you are adding the flow for adding a profile is a little bit involved, and it leaves the user out of the application. So that is, it is one profiling task is like a little tricky in that sense because it leaves the user out of the application. You don't want that. But at the same time, it's a very good long-term insurance against variance in other growth channels like feeds. Feeds are known for like changing every 3-4 months, and for example, when the new feed system launched, Living Social and Family used it very efficiently at the same time. Causes was not able to use it that properly, and its traffic dropped. To have an insurance against that kind of system, because the feeds might change in future, and your variety coefficient can drastically change the level of Facebook decision. It's a good insurance against that. You can still invest in the time, even though it's more involved, does not give that kind of great result, but it's insurance that you can buy actually. At the same time, it's a natural fit for some of the first, like for example, if you're a fan of Ashwara, you just want to put up you being the biggest fan on your profile, you can do that. Causes, for example, is also very natural fit, where you want to showcase your cause in your profile. I just check over emails. There is also a long-term permission that you can get, activation owner can get from a user. It's almost like a notification, the app to user notification, but it has much better features than notification. Okay. Then there is some limit, so user will be able to choose from that publisher your app, and then choose to push it customized feed. Okay. I am not sure if if many people are using it or if it's a game changer. So, but that this is one of the mechanisms is there, but I'm not sure if it has helped. So these are most of the on Facebook stuff. Let's come back to something which are off the Facebook. This is gathering fans, which is valid for both items. For example, this is a screenshot from Playfish app. They have to become a fan on the app itself. It does not look like why should they have become a fan. Because when you gather a fan, you can always send him a feed in future. You can also send an update to him in future. And this is also insurance actually. Tomorrow something changes in the virality, you will have to have that user base to connect to. Also, if you see the virality equation, you have to constantly feed in some people into the system. Otherwise, it will die off. And using connecting to your fans, actually, you can do that thing very easily. For example, for an app like us, it makes very much sense to gather fans and send them on Friday, send out the feed that okay, these are the movies that are getting released. It's sort of a notification, but it's not really differently. Becoming a fan is also viral in nature. So if I become a fan of your application, my friend will see that okay, I have become a fan and he can also become a fan. So it's viral in nature. And for example, you see Playfish has 20 million uniques and they have 1 million fans. They have already gathered 1 million fans on their page. And they send these updates almost every day to them. That becomes a starting point for users to get back them into the system, into their application. Just that with respect to notification, one thing is it has much better feature because it has much better UI. Notification is like pipeline into the site and UI is also very textual in nature. Feeds you can have pretty much anything actually on that. And so it has much better feature. One thing is, for example, this again because from what Alok said is the advertising. So this is what I took it from an application yesterday only. Mafia, this is an advertisement of Mafia. And this is an advertisement of part2 also. Both these apps are advertising. And Mafia is actually advertising for a very long time. Even Farmvillage, which has such a viral growth now, I know that they used to advertise still at least a month back. A lot. Mafia, a lot actually, advertises a lot. And this is a cross promotion kind of advertising. There have been trips to you have get some extra bonus points if you play Mafia, things like that. So people are definitely using advertising for that. The crux of the thing is you have to compute the lifetime value of a user. And if you can make a very good judgment like that, you can spend part of it in advertising and getting that user into the system. I think it's a more marketing based thing than anything else. So if you are sure that you are going to make this much amount of money out of this lifetime, then you can spend part of it in advertising. That is also valid for a visit. If you are sure that you can, out of a single visit, you can make this much amount of money, then you can spend part of it in advertising. Those are extreme thought processes in that which people say that you should not advertise at all. But I think that it's an option that should be actually calculated and decided upon. And the crux in that part is you have to compute the lifetime value or the positive value of the user. Maximize distribution from each of them. What I've seen is that a lot of people know about the feeds, etc. But there are a lot of these things like notifications, user-to-user notification, app-user notification, short stories, add to bookmarks, and some of them are not conflicting with each other. You can have all of them, and there is no harm in doing that. One should do that as much as you can. Obviously, for things you have to make sure that your users are not pissed off and your users are happy. So given that those two constraints, do as much as you can for each of the users. Measures, you would only improve with time. That's the part of the system. Last point is that I have not discussed at all is being creative. And that's not what I can tell you, but this is, apart from being creative, what are the tools that can maximize the reach of your creativity? That's what I have discussed. But you still have to be creative, you still have to think about new things. And I think small creative stuff actually, which has made big impact. And even, for example, you have a lot of good